hello. Welcome back to 1111 True Crime. Good to see you all. Very excited to be here. I wish it was on different circumstances, but today we have some urgency. We have a double Amber Alert with two little babies. You heard me, babies. We got a 10-month-old and one that's not even two. They're little brothers. Their names, the baby 10-month-old is Wesley Richman, and his little brother, who's just under 2, is William Richman. And their dad, Dane, has taken off with them. Now, this isn't just a little custody issue. They had a $750,000 home that the dad has abandoned during a custody battle. He didn't show up for court. He's taken off with these kids. He's severely depressed. He's in financial dire straits, they're saying. This is not looking good. I don't know what we can find out today. I can't guarantee that we're going to find out if they're alive or not, because you have to remember that in the tarot, the death card is scorpionic energy, and then that means a transformation. It means something completely ended and there's a new start. You could see that as life ended and we have a new start in heaven. You could see that as everything changed and these boys are now on the run with their dad. And it's weird to say that they're on the run when the youngest one is just crawling, and the other one, they said he waddles. He's not that great at walking yet. That's a lot of responsibility. So even though I'm not a psychic and I don't play one on TV, I'm not a medium, and I do not talk to the dead. I don't use spirit boxes. Jesus is my savior, and I talk to God just like we all do. So with that being said, let's go ahead, get the cards cleared, and we're going to pull up your questions. So post your questions. I'll do my very best, but don't take anything as fact. Everything is my humble opinion. We're going to find out more as we dig into this case a little bit. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not covering the Nancy Guthrie case. I just needed a day or two away from it. I was becoming obsessed, and I needed a mental break. Then, in the middle of my mental break, I saw these little faces of Wesley and William, and that was it. I'm like, well, I got to do a cover of that story. I've got to know what happened. I'm so worried for these babies. All right, you guys, it's all on you, lovelies. Let's start at the top. I know there won't be a great deal of questions. We'll start at the bottom, I guess, just because this isn't that well known of a case. Lynn on YouTube questioned, did the father leave the United States? Did the father leave the United States? We've got a card already. If I can reach it. Not likely. Okay, hold on. Did you hear that pop? Hold on. When I bent down to get that card, something twisted. It was just out of my reach and I strained. All right, so we have the Page of Cups. That's a stinky offer. That is saying not likely, but we'll continue. We'll get 2 more cards. Did the father leave the United States? No. The seer has spoken. Queen of Cups, meaning the seer. All right, so we have a stinky offer. He is upset over the offer. He's not happy with the... Well, and in the other reading, I think that the offer was about custody because it was the exchange of children is the custody. And so he's very upset about that, and he's protecting how far he's come. So he's in defense mode with the Knight of Wands. But I'm not seeing that he has left the United States. There's nothing favorable, I'll say. So I would say unlikely. Unlikely is my answer for that, based on what I'm seeing. All right, my lovelies, Carla Burgeon. That's a great question. Are the children safe? Are Wesley and Williams Richman safe? Are Wes and Will safe? Are Wes and Will safe? Are William and Wesley Richman safe? I hate to tell y'all this. I'm hoping this means travel. What I have is the World card. It's the last major arcana in the tarot. I'm going to come up to top side and talk to you a minute about the World card. The World card is the last major arcana that you get out of 22 cards. And that is the journey of the Fool. So you start out at 0. And you go through your entire life, and that's the journey of the Fool. And all the different experiences till you get to the World card. And that's when it all stops. That's when it's done. And then you start the entire journey over in the tarot. It's concerning to me that we have the completion card. So your question is, are the children safe? And I've got the completion card. I'll let you draw. That could also just mean travel, the world, right? Travel. But we're not seeing that they're out of the United States, so that's good. Are the children safe? Please give us a yes or a no answer. I don't like this. There's something about overlooking, ignoring, not seeing something. There's a lot here, actually. So I don't like what I'm seeing. What we have is we go from the World card to the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is not being able to eat, not being able to sleep, being locked up in your head in a nightmare that you cannot wake up from. When I get a nightmare that you cannot wake up from in a children's case, it can often mean the worst. It can mean they literally can't ever wake up. Doesn't mean that that's the way this is. I'm just saying I don't like when I see that card. That card can also mean the father is in a perpetual nightmare. Either he's sleeping or awake, he's still in the same nightmare. Whether that's in his head or it's really, financial dire straits, depression, that's all right there, Nine of Swords. It's replaying things in your head over and over repetitively. We have this Cancer energy, so we go from Earth energy, which would be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, into the water energy of the moon. This is Cancer energy. Can also be Pisces and Scorpio, but I feel Cancer. And you can see that lobster crawling out of the water, but this is also in a hidden way. This is secrets. This is in the night. This is the moon, the full moon. Could mean that we'll find something out by the next full moon. Could also mean that there was some nightmare at night. Very concerning. I have the exchange of children, which, as we know, there's a custody battle going on. And in that custody battle, he took off and missed that last deposition on the children. So we have Six of Cups. This is something from your past being brought back up. Like it didn't die off from the past. It's also don't let your past hold you back. There's something in his past that is reoccurring that he will not repeat, he says. I'm getting that intuitively. We have the Ignore card. He felt like his rights were being ignored. He felt like he was being ignored. He wasn't being heard. This is the overlooking. Something was so dissatisfying. So when you're asking if the children are safe, I'm not getting a yes. This can be the children's card, and this is ignored. Did he just simply abandon them somewhere? Let's do a follow-up and ask that. With the ignore coming up twice with the Six of Cups, did he abandon the children somewhere? That one lady abandoned her daughter out in the middle of nowhere. And it happened to be that a neighbor that was out in the field saw the kids or something like that. Saw the kid. Y'all, he is so locked up in his head. I asked if he abandoned the kids. It seems far worse than that. This is 8 of Swords. This is mental imprisonment. When you get the 8 of 9 of Swords, you're really on the verge. You're on the ledge, you know what I'm saying, Vern? This is not looking favorable at all. I cannot answer that the children are safe. I am not seeing that there is anything to tell me that they are safe at this time. Doesn't mean they aren't safe. It's just it wasn't looking good. Hello, Nanette. Lovely. Was the father going to lose shared custody of the boys? The reason he was a no-show at court. Was the father losing custody of the boys? Was the father losing custody of the boys? Yes. Something from his past. And it doesn't have to be real far off in the past. Maybe it was that he lost his job and he was not secure financially, right? He has financial dire straits. So there's definitely, his custody was being threatened, if you will. That's why he fired his lawyer. There you go. That makes sense. We have laid to rest. That could be the firing of a lawyer. It's also laying something else to rest. And abandonment. And the blueprint. This could be laying the marriage to rest. There's definitely laying something to rest. And there's an abandonment where he's left out in the cold. And he's being abandoned. This could be the 2 children being abandoned. He felt like something like that. He felt he was being left out in the cold. But this isn't his plan, I don't think, is it? Plan. Archangel Michael, protector of children with the boss. Self-cup of love and has regret. Defending oneself, putting your burdens down. The High Priestess with an illusion of happiness. Swift action taken to cut something out that's going to get a lot of attention around children. Page of Swords, you'll be learning more. I think we're going to find out what happened very soon. I don't think this is going to be a case that goes on very long. I think there'll be some discovery made. Thank you for asking. Califord, hello, lovely question. Did he hire a new attorney? Did he hire a new attorney? Well, he will be. Just say it. Did he hire a new attorney? We have time invested, we have staged, we have planted, we have buried. Buried. Ace of Wands, something about being buried. That could mean yes, he's got a buried lawyer. I don't know what that means. It's yes, but we have staged, we have planted, we have buried. Something is buried. I don't know if we're getting the answer, if I'm being told something here. The Magician. He will have a new attorney. This is divine timing as well. He will have a new attorney. She's going to pull an illusion somehow. That's the plan, to get victory. He feels like he's been treated unjustly, unfairly, is what I was seeing in the cards. Good questions, you got. Good questions, you guys. Carla Burgeon says, oh God, please bless the children. Thank you, lovely. I agree. Question, Jennyville. Is this case a red rum suicide? If you don't know what red rum is, spell it backwards, you'll know. Did he harm the children and then self-harm? Did Dane harm Wesley and William and then self-harm? allegedly. We have taboo. We have power. We have some sort of unorthodox, unexpected, something that we have an offer, very small. We have a yes with clarity, near the home. We have strength card, overpowered by the King of Pentacles. Show me this King of Pentacles and why he feels overpowered by this King of Pentacles. It would be a favorable if you were wanting to know on that answer. I'm so heartbroken. Show me who this King of Pentacles energy is. Why the Marriage card? There's two kings. There's another man in the picture. Ace of Cups, yeah. There's another male in the picture. Is that male with the female? Is that male, that second male with the mother? Why do I see two kings? Yes, holding back. He's holding back because there's another male in the picture. He doesn't want that other male around these children, allegedly. And that's why he moved them. Show me why we have the Empress. We get the illusion. Something's not right about the mother. Okay, so she hasn't told us if she has a significant other in her life yet. But this would tell me that there's an illusion, some trickery. He feels that the mother, because the Empress is a mother, right? And they want to get married. And this is about holding back that happiness in some way. So he's doing this to hold back. There could be communication of some bad news and deceit. Interesting. So, I'm not 100% sure if this is a red rum, self-harm or not. It looks like it's possible. And the reason being, there appears to be another significant male in the picture. Chan Funk, you want to know if Nancy passed away? Well, honey, we're on a different case right now. Sorry, lovely. Yeah, the next full moon will be the 31st of May. That's a good question. We'll ask this one, and then we're going to call it good. But Culliford wants to know, question, is someone helping with the care of the boys? Is Dane getting help with the care of the children? Is someone helping Dane with the children? We have a two children. We also have Two of Pentacles, a decision to cut something out. Not looking good. Is someone helping to... I do not believe anybody is helping Dane with the children. With the Death card in the night. It's going to get a lot of attention. There's definitely another male in the picture. And that's important. That's important. Because that was part of what triggered this whole thing, is this other male. So I do not believe that anybody is helping Dane with the children. No. No one. I wish I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But the cards are not showing there's another person. All right, that's all I can handle because it's like so stressful with these little babies. It's heartbreaking. And I thank you. I know you guys have a ton more questions and I would love to answer them all, but I can only do so much. And this case just dragged me down today, like real quick. Like, I'm like, ugh. Now, I am praying that the children are safe, even though it doesn't look good. I pray God takes care of these babies. Thank you very much for asking your questions. I hope I was able to bring some answers. And Jan, no problem, lovely. Sorry about that question. I will have to go back and watch replay. Thank you, lovely. No worries. We'll be back on the Nancy Guthrie case within the next day or two, I'm sure. Yes, it is horrible, Nikki. It has just got... I don't know. There's something strange here with another person's energy. I've got the two kings, and they are facing off. Was he fearful? Did he get like a psychosis that he was like not wanting the boys around this other male and her? Because, I mean, think of the Tepe murders and how that guy hung on forever and then came and killed both of them. The wife and the husband, his ex-wife. There's some feel like that where he didn't want them to have his family. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't look good. That's all I can say. We understand. Thank you, California. Thank you. All right, you guys, are you ready? We're going to go over tomorrow. And we're going to do a deck party for you and me and help celebrate my birthday. So you guys, I got a note from Zoe. Well, it was a message on the last slide. She said, you should bundle the cup, which we have the matching cup to this, right? The hat and the tumbler. I will work on that. That sounds like a brilliant idea. In the meantime, if you're looking for true crime memorabilia, just check out 1111decks.com and say a little prayer for these babies. I pray they're okay. And get their face out there, you guys. They need you. They got to be found. I hate to say it, one way or another. We got to find them. I love you guys. I always will. I love you. To the moon and back. And I will see most of you again tomorrow for our major deck giveaway. And I'm giving away my painting. One of them. We'll find out tomorrow which one. I'm going to let everybody on the deck party vote. Or maybe I'll let the winner pick. Ooh, I'm going to let the winner choose. So this is one painting. And you can see it doesn't show up for colors very good on this screen. But let me see if I can get it straighter. Is it straight? I'm going crooked. There you go. I'm still crooked. I don't know. Anyway, this is the ocean scene. Okay. Or we have another ocean scene. Ooh, look at that with the light back here shining through the canvas, right? That looks like fire. That looks amazing. But there it is. Natural. That sky, it like hit. We'll let you guys decide. We'll have a little fun tomorrow. Wednesdays are a day that we like to just take it easy and kind of chill, hang out together, have some fun. No true crime, really, because we all need to refresh our energy, right? I love you guys to the moon and back, and always will. And I will see you again maybe tomorrow, or if you don't do that with me, then you won't win a picture. So tune in. But if not, I will see you again very soon. I love you. Bye for now.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not the darkness.